What up, guys? The Bench Buddies are back with our first March Madness video that we'll be putting out for you guys this week. As always, I have Ty joining me for everything college basketball. But before we get into our first four preview and picks, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below to get us to 500 subscribers, where we will be doing a giveaway. And all you have to do to be entered into that is just be subscribed to our channel. And we'll go to the first game with SEMO facing Texas A&M CC. And this game is for the 16 seeds and, to really get a chance to play a 1 seed in the tournament. I'm going with the Islanders here. And this is just solely in part to they were in one of these games last year and have the experience compared to SEMO. And I think that does pay a little bit of a factor, especially for these very small schools. So that's why I got to go with the Islanders.
Yeah, I'm taking Southeast Missouri here. I think they're in a tougher conference. Not that either of them are very strong at all, obviously, but kind of a coin flip like all these first four games. But give me the Cardinals, if that's what they are.
I don't think so. They look like a hawk, but we're going to move to the next one. And this is a game that I think could possibly be your 11 seed that could make a run in this tournament. And I'm kind of banking on Pitt to be that team for me. I think it lines up perfectly for them to make a Sweet 16 run. And they got to start here in the first four and get the biggest win of them all to even get into the tournament. So I got to go with Pitt. They played really well this year in the ACC, and I still don't think they got enough credit. I think they kind of got a little screwed on their seeding here. I think they should have been in the tournament and not had to play a game to even get in.
Yeah, I agree. But even though Pitt probably didn't deserve to be here, unfortunately, I think Mississippi State's going to get the win. It's just hard to look past Pitt losing by almost 30 in the ACC tournament to Duke. I know they had a very good season and very well could turn it around, but on the short turnaround, after getting blown out, I think that's going to be tough for Pitt. So I'm going with Mississippi State. I think they look pretty good in their conference tournament. I think they'll carry that over and get a win.
Moving over to Wednesday night, we have Texas Southern Tigers going to face Fairleigh Dickinson, the Knights. And I'm going with the Knights strictly because, Texas Southern got into the tournament, a very low seed in their tournament, and won it. It shocked a lot of people that were following their conference tournament, where you got Fairleigh Dickinson was the number 1 seed, and they took care of business to get here. And I think they're going to take care of business yet again. And Texas Southern is going to lose yet another first 4 game.
Yeah, I'm going with Texas Southern here, even though they're 14-20. We saw them play Michigan in the first round 2 years ago. They were very scrappy. Michigan was up like 30 and ended up winning by, I think, like 13. So they never quit. They were very skilled. Not the best shooting team, obviously, because they only have 14 wins, but I think their scrappiness will get them a win here.
And then the last game of the first 4, you have Nevada and Arizona State. And Arizona State was a team almost 2 months through the season that we thought could possibly be a real threat in the Pac-12 come time. And, they were for the first month and then faded out once the new year hit. But they still have a strong enough resume to make this year's tournament. But for me, I don't think it is going to be enough because I think the Mountain West is going to be a surprise this tournament. It was a good conference this year, 4 teams getting in, and Nevada was a very strong team finishing the season. I got to go with the Wolfpack.
Yeah, I'm going with Arizona State in a close one here. I'm not really high on either of these teams. I think Pitt and Mississippi State are both better than both of these teams, but in this game, I think Arizona State wins a close one. It's hard to predict them because they're so inconsistent. Everyone just shoots off the dribble for them, which isn't always the best plan of action. But the Mountain West was 0-4 last year. I do think they're a solid conference, but just like the Big Ten, they got to prove it to me first. So I'm going with the Sun Devils.
And that's going to be it for this video. It's a short and sweet one, just getting to the point for these first 4 as we're warming up for the Thursday and Friday game. So make sure you guys check back in later this week to see who we're taking in the first round, and then come back this weekend to see who we're taking in the round of 32. But until the next time, the Bench Buddies are out.
She never called back.